Istanbul, renowned for its breathtaking architecture, delicious varieties of foods, trendy neighborhood, and genuinely kind hospitality towards its visitors, is somewhere you should plan a perfect vacation. Applying for a visa to reach here can be done online within a few minutes, but it has a magnificent past, and knowing its owners throughout time is as much as interesting as visiting this spicy cosmopolitan city now. It was originally founded by the Greeks, then it was captured by Persians, conquered again by Constantine, and later it was eventually ended up in the hands of Ottomans. Ottomans later moved out as the political winds set a new shore towards Ankara, leaving the city as an iconic historical site. This vibrant city was evolving ever since by creating interesting attractions regularly to reward its visitors without losing touch with the rich history it has seen over years. The contrast found throughout the city is a mixture of both European and Asian cultures, making the city a bridge to multiple cultures in one visit. The rock and jazz evenings performed in front of the architects that bear memories of Byzantine and Ottoman cultures can create a vibrant vacation plan for anyone who loves to take a stroll through Istanbul. And without moving on with our 20 unmissable things to do in Istanbul, welcome back to our channel and don't forget to subscribe. Number 1. The first one on our list is Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia, or Hagia Sophia, was built in the middle of the 6th century CE by a Byzantine Roman Empire named Justinian, and it had the largest interior in the world at that time. The incredible Byzantine mosaics found throughout the walls of this ancient mosque are almost 15 centuries old. It had many transitions in the past. It was a church for over 916 years, and it was under the conqueror of Sultan Mehmed. Hagia Sophia became a mosque, and in which shape it remained for 482 years. Later in 1935, it was made into a museum before it became a mosque again in 2019. But it's open to tourists all around the world. The calligraphy and the mosaics found on the building make it a wonderful place, and here you can see the magnificent mixture of multiple cultures and religions at once. Number 2. Another memorable thing you can do in Istanbul is to shop in the Grand Bazaars. You will know that you have reached it once you step into this place. Grand Bazaar consists of thousands of stores that give you anything you wish for. It includes spices, carpets, soaps, bowls, mascara, and thousands of beautifully made products showcased across the streets. And you'll be amazed to know that this place was built in 1453 by the Ottomans after they conquered this place. The historic atmosphere of this colorful maze of hallways is truly a highlight in Istanbul that you truly don't want to miss. Number 3. On the third, we have Topkapi Palace. This extravagant palace was built immediately after the Ottomans conquered the city, and this palace was the peak at which the Acropolis of the Khizars overlooked their new empire and also the main residency of the ruling sultan. Now this place serves as a hotspot for visitors for its grand buildings and courtyards, which project the finest of all art and architecture riches of that time. Number 4. A river ride through Bosphorus. When the whole city is a collaboration of multiple cultures, this river ride infuses it with an adventure mood. This river is the narrow flow of water that divides two major cultures, which are European and Asian. There's always something going on in this busy shipping route, and cruising through Bosphorus will add a calm atmosphere to your busy schedule while admiring some of the finest views the city offers. The tour lasts for 1.5 hours and starts from Kapata's Pier, and you are allowed to stop as many times as you want. Number 5. Taste the baklava from Karakoy. This delicious goodness is the final recipe of taste for Turkish, and also something you should taste before leaving the city. This calorific sticky fill of pastry can be found throughout the city, but especially in Karakoy Galuglu, also a popular tourist and local spot that loves food. Number 6. The marvel of Sultan Ahmed Mosque is also called Blue Mosque. This architectural marvel was built on the foundations of another great palace of Byzantine to checkmate the grandeur of Hagia Sophia. It is called the Blue Mosque because of the amazing blue tiles on the dome ceiling. The blues of this mosque is lit as the hanging chandeliers come alive while casting shadows through the rich carpets. This calming mosque helps anyone to rejuvenate the senses from the city rush. On 7th, we have another beautiful shopping market called Mizar Karsisi. This intoxicating spice market is filled with the tantalizing aroma of dried fruits, spices, and nuts in its air. The market is always filled with overwhelming excitement. Once you've had your belly, take the way out to some of the few hidden places. The Rustam Pasha and the new mosque are nearby, along with some most visited local destinations. Number 8. On next, take the traditional bath of Hammam. This traditional bath has been here since Roman times. The heated marble treatment can calm your senses and make you relax. And the process goes on through multiple other treatments and finally finishes off with a bubble bath. On the 9th, we have another beautiful palace called Dolmabahce Palace. After the Topkapi Palace, Ottoman rulers built another castle called Dolmabahce Palace and moved to the center of administration in 1856. Situated on the banks of Bosphorus, The building is completed in a neoclassical and Baroque Rococo design while preserving the traditional Ottoman influence throughout the place, and is one place you cannot miss to visit. Number 10. Tired of being inside a lot? Go to the whirling Devirish ceremony. This eye-capturing Islamic ceremony takes place in central Turkey and was founded by the Persian poet and Sufi mystic in 13th century. This poetic movement of ritual dance called Sema is performed every Sunday at Gallium of Levy at 5 p.m. Number 11. The Constantine tomb in Hagia Irene. Through the scattered courtyard destroyed by the Romans, this large enchanting tomb hides a lot in its thick walls. It was not converted to a mosque during the invasion and still has some of its original pieces for visitors. Number 12. Take a walk through the famous Istanbul Avenue. This busy pedestrian avenue is a must-go place for a visitor. It reaches a number of 3 million people on its weekends, and if you plan accordingly, you can witness the ocean of people and the magical feelings. Number 13. Witness the wonder of Basilica Cistern. This underworld cistern is the largest of complex architects under Istanbul. Built in 532 AD, it was built as a water supply channel for the whole city. The 139-meter-long cistern is capable of holding 80,000 cubic meters of water. The Gothic atmosphere has been used in many films, and it is one mysterious place for you to visit. Number 14. A visit through Ortaköy. This lovely neighborhood of Istanbul has much in its pockets for a visitor as well as for locals. The weekends here have a carnival mood, and you can find some of the best cafes throughout its sides. Number 15. Visit the remarkable museums of Istanbul. The rich history of Istanbul has created splendid artworks around the city, and you can see it all together in Istanbul's museums. Some of the major museums that host prominent artists are Istanbul Modern Art, Tofane 1 Amir Culture and Arts Center, and Museum of Innocence. Number 16. Coming on next is Byzantine Kora Church. This medieval Greek Orthodox church, also called as the Karai Mosque, is a place of projection of exquisite frescoes and mosaic works of religious symbols. Built in the 13th century, this church has undergone through many cultures before it became the mosque today. It was made as a church and later became a museum before its mosque phase. Number 17. If you love history, visit Archaeological Museum. Located in Sultanahmet, the Archaeological Museum has 3 sections with each serving different purposes. The neoclassical style museum houses different styles of Greek and Roman artworks and art collections obtained from Lebanon, Syria, and Ephesus. Number 18. Coming on next is the vibrant markets of Kadıköy. If you want to experience the civilian side of Istanbul, there is no place better than Kadıköy. Located on the Asian side of Istanbul, this vibrant place has a population of students and colorful busy streets throughout its way. Take a walk through the streets of Bahari Streets and check out the second-hand bookstores on its sides. Number 19. Witness the Ottoman artworks from Suleymaniyye Mosque. The illuminating interior of Suleymaniyye Mosque holds the best artworks of Ottoman art. When it was built in 1550, this held the title of the largest mosque for over 460 years. As it is located on the third hill, it offers some of the best views of the busy city. Number 20. Since you are tired of visiting, why not relax a little by taking a seat in the rooftop bars of Istanbul? The bar scenes of Istanbul can easily rival some of the best in the world. The aesthetic beauty from above the hills is something you can fall for. Some of the worth mentioning hotels in Istanbul are Hotel 7 Hill, for its views of the Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque, 360 for its exquisite views. So if you were planning a trip to Istanbul, the best time will be between March to October, since the climate can be a little hotter in the summer. And hope you all have made it to the end, and give a like if you enjoyed the video.